I used to have a bit of a messed up system for doing these cleat hunts, which was basically no system. I hate planning, and so I'd drive around New Jersey at like 1 or 2 in the morning, getting deny after deny from motels, and at the end of it all, I'd spend around $150 on a room that smelled like straight cigarettes in the heart of New Jersey. Today, we're doing things a little bit differently.
Shall we go ahead and book this one for you, Luke?
Yeah, let's book it. What a long, well, actually, there we go. What a long day that was. And you're gonna see it soon. But tonight, I'm living in luxury at the Red Roof Inn. I know what you're all thinking. How at 22 years old does he afford this lavish, beautiful space in the heart of Princeton, New Jersey? Well, folks, let me tell you. Today's deal hunt video is supported by Karma, an app and Chrome extension that ensures you never miss a coupon code or a price drop when shopping online. Available at the link down below. This actually comes at a perfect time. I've got some new content rolling out soon that required I pick up a new pair of boots. You know me though, I'm all about getting the best deal possible, and they were a tad pricey at the start. So I saved them to my soccer list and had Karma notify me when the price dropped. In just a few days, it did, and I saved $20. To download the extension, just click the link below in my description. You'll be taken to the Karma homepage where all you have to do is click install. With it, you can visit any of your favorite stores and add a myriad of products to your custom lists. And they'll actually go ahead and notify you when that product goes on sale, has a relevant coupon code, or comes back in stock. For example, here's my soccer list, where I save all the hot products I'd prefer got a little cheaper before I purchased them. The coupon code feature is specific to the computer, so the Chrome extension is a must. And with it, Karma scans the web for codes and applies them automatically at checkout. You can even earn Karma Cash from select retail partners. For example, soccer.com offers 2% back on purchases. To get started today, just check the code in my description below to get the free Chrome extension. And with that, let's start hunting. I know the continuity is a little rough in the beginning here, but I've left early enough that it kind of allows us to split this hunt into 2 parts. On the way to Jersey, there's a bunch of stores we're gonna be able to hit. And then tomorrow, when I'm actually in Jersey, there'll be even more. So we're gonna start out things in East Hartford at Burlington Coat Factory. Okay, so I know this doesn't look like much, but you gotta trust me here. This is actually a really good find. It's the Umbro Medusa 3 Elite laceless boots, my size 2 and 9.5. This is a top-end boot, believe it or not. It's probably the best pair of Umbros you could be finding. They're literally still on ProDirect for their resale price, and if you do pick them up on the resale market, it's a little bit lower, around 70 bucks. But still, $19.99 for this pair of boots is pretty sick. So I think I'm gonna pick them up. Other than that, there's literally no good shoes here. And believe it or not, we've actually got some kits too. I used to find jerseys so much more frequently, but hey, we got something here. First of all, it's Puma Borussia Mönchengladbach in that minty fresh colorway, I guess. And then another Puma shirt. Well, this time it's a jacket. We have Manchester City. Retail on it is $70. It's here for $29.99. Not as great of a price, but at least we're seeing some good soccer stuff. I do think though, these boys right here, I think we're gonna take them home. Looks like the old mask mandates are back on for Burlington, which kind of sucks for the audio. But the fines are also back, which is good for the video. It's not as bougie as like a pair of Nikes or Adidas, but in terms of Umbro boots, it really doesn't get any better than that. And they're laceless, stealthy black and white, and best of all, my size. I actually want to try these things on. See how they feel. Come on. Okay, ooh la la. No, that was kind of pointless. But we're off to a decent start in southern Connecticut. So I guess with that, we'll keep heading down to Jersey. And we actually got some kits too. I don't know why I keep slapping my knee. At this point, I'm sure you're aware, but just in case, today's giveaway item is the Umbro Medusa 3 Elite. If you guys want to win, just like, subscribe, comment your Instagram down below, and follow my IG at lukegerr. Last week's winner is right here. Choosing to drive to and through New York at 6:09 p.m. is proving a little costly, I'll say that, but we are approaching store number 2. Slower than I would like. This is ridiculous. I'm in Stamford, Connecticut, so a bit more of a city setting than I'm used to on these hunts. I had to do street parking like a quarter mile, maybe even a third of a mile away. It's really not that big of a deal. I'll see you in a few minutes. Are you kidding me? This is like such a distant memory, but I'm pretty sure, gotta be like 3.5 years ago, I found a pair of Vapor 12 Elites and Superfly 6s in this very store.
I think this has literally been the biggest store we've hit maybe ever on a cleat hunt, because we also found the Mercurial Vapor 360s in the Academy pack, only $24.99, 2 top-end pairs of Nikes valued at $300 and $250 retail for only $45 combined. That's like insane, man. I'm stoked.
Guys, I gotta say, the complete lack of boots here is somewhat alarming. We have a couple of tops. There's a Chivas Guadalajara Puma, like crew neck, $19.99, and then a number of those Man City warm-up jackets. This is gonna make me sound washed up, but I don't really care. It used to be so much easier to find top-end boots at Burlington. Like, if I'd put this type of effort into my hunting 2 or 3 years ago, I would have done so much better. But now, all I'm left with is some, granted, you know, respect the Umbros. I'm glad we have them. I'm fortunate. But I just want to find something better, man. We're fast approaching NYC. This is about as close as we're gonna get because we're not going through it. We're going over the George Washington Bridge or whatever in New Jersey. I don't know. We're at Burlington Coat Factory. That's what matters. New York luck's been good as of late. I kind of keep jinxing myself. I shouldn't actually say that. Let's just get in there. This place is packed, both with people and shoes. There's gotta be something good in here. I mean, I haven't seen anything yet, but there has to be. We've actually got something here. And it's from Nike. The Phantom Venom Elite. We see these all the time. It's the youth size, which is a bit of a downer. And here's the real kicker. $39.99. I've been seeing that more and more lately. It's ridiculous. They used to always be priced at around $16.99. And even for that, I don't really pick them up. Retail is $150. It is a top-end pair of boots, and they do look pretty good, but obviously we're not going to be picking them up. Yes, I've really gone and recorded myself walking into a motel twice. Not a lot of content yet. Spotty finds at best. Burlington's been so inconsistent. I'd say the pick of the bunch had to be these Umbro Medusa 3 Elites. Black and white, leather, laceless. It's a weird looking shoe. These things are mad goofy looking. Other than that, we had, of course, some jerseys and the Nike I mean, honestly, I don't even really need to tell you. You just watched it. What's important is tomorrow.
It's 8:30 in the morning. Really wanted to get up earlier than this, but hey, it is what it is.
Day 2, store 1. Ross has been open for 2 minutes. It's a good sign. I see a pair of Predator 20.3s here for $24.99. Not a bad deal. Not exactly what we're looking for. Same with these. The Adidas X 19.2. First takedown, retail around $120 here for that same price point. And then a pair of Nemesis 19.3s. So a lot of Adidas takedowns. All is right in the universe. We've got the Under Armour Magnetico Pro. $230 shoe. We always see these things. They're here for price reduced $19.99, originally $40, which was pretty crazy. They do have that chromed out sole, and it is a top end pair of boots. This is kind of cool in an obscure way. We have a Puma training jacket for Big Apple United $5 if you can guess where that's from. $24.99, retail $70. That's it though, so much for first store magic, I guess. There is a Burlington down the way though, so I'll see you there soon. I'm like legitimately about to run out of gas. But would you rather run out of gas or run out of cleat deals? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. Okay, this actually high-key is a lucky break. This store is so dead. Like, I didn't see a single pair of cleats. So I maneuvered over to the women's section, which is rare. I only do that if I'm desperate, because Burlington doesn't really carry women's cleats. I'll just show you what I'm talking about. We got the Nike Premier. It is a men's pair of boots, top end, here for $19.99. That blue and white colorway too is so clean. These guys retailed at around $110, but it's a really high-end leather boot. And again, I just love that colorway so much. I think we are gonna pick these up. I'd say it's probably our best find of the day so far. Just getting worried, man. There's literally nothing else here. I bet you didn't expect to see me so quickly. And I didn't expect to be here so quickly. I'll lay it out for you. I hunted from 3 p.m. to 10 last night. Then today, got up bright and early, went from 8:30 until 3 p.m. That's like 2 pretty full days of hunting, and you saw everything. The one thing I am kind of stoked about is the 2 boots we managed to pick up are actually pretty cool. Like, these Nike Premiers have to be the best colorway I've ever seen of these, or at least found at a department store. So clean. $19.99 is a pretty dang good price. And then the voluptuous, very weird looking Medusa 3 Elite. Kind of memed these last week when a guy found like 7 pairs of them, but I was actually really excited to see them. And it is a really funky looking pair of boots. Now, let me get to the point. I'm a little worried, folks. I really am. Where are all the boots? I'm thinking, and this is just a theory, they could be going to winners, because I've been getting so many submissions of top-end boots that I've previously seen come to, well, not the same colorways, but you guys know what I mean, the same silhouettes, previously coming to Burlington and Ross, and now they're all the way up in Canada. I don't actually know, it's just a theory, but I want to hear from you guys. When you've been hunting, do you notice it's kind of light lately? Or is it just me? I guess I could have missed the restock or something like that. But I was going through Burlington. I've already said this like 4 times, but I'm going to reiterate it because I'm pissed. I was going through Ross, and in areas where I'd always see a huge volume of boots, there'd be like 6 or 7 pairs, and it'd all be crap. I guess at this point I'm kind of just ranting, so I don't think we're going to get too much out of this. But I will say, you guys have had some of the best deals of the week submissions, which is weird too, because I didn't... It's okay. It's okay. The deals of the week submissions are crazy. Let's check them out. At number 7, we've got a 2-way tie from the Nike outlet. A place that I've never really been, but I might have to start going there. First of all, it's the Superfly 8 Elite for only $70. But wait, they were discounted 15% off of that, meaning these were picked up for only $60. A far cry from the $275 you can currently get them for on the Nike website. Then, in that same vein, it's the Vapor 14 Safari colorway for $70 at the outlet. The last pair in this size, a US 10.5, went for $200 on eBay. And while I cannot confirm whether or not those were 15% off, it doesn't really matter. Either way, that's a crazy deal. Okay, first of all, let's admire these custom Mercurials at the Nike outlet. It's the Vapor 13 Elite for $100 and a really clean white and baby blue colorway. Usually they mark them at like insane prices right around retail, but it looks like they're starting to discount them down, so it's dope to see a pair come up for $100. Then we've got 3 pairs of the Phantom GT Elite at the same price, as well as the Phantom Vision 2. I mean, honestly, there's so many boots. I'll let you guys just look through it. I don't need to announce all of them. My mouth is dry as hell. My arch nemesis, winners. This is where I think the boots are going. I have no proof other than the fact that, well, actually the boots are going there, so I have some visual proof. First of all, so 2 pairs of Tiempo Legend 8s. At 63, it's not an amazing deal. You guys might remember my last cleat hunt. I found I found 3 pairs of those, but they were $19.99. So suck on that, winners. As well as the Flash Crimson Superfly 7. Currently going for $160 on eBay, so it's a pretty good buy. I love a good throwback boot, which is why I always include them in the deals of the week if they're up to snuff. This pair absolutely is. It's the Mercurial Vapor 7 SG, found in Mexico for 1,290 pesos? Actually much less. I reached out to the guy and he said he got them for $800, which translates to around $40 US. A really good deal on, at this point, kind of a classic Vapor. You know what? I actually got a quick story for you. Hold on. Where the fuck are they? My boot room is in absolute, well, it's more of like a closet. My boot closet is in absolute shambles, but I wanted to pull out the Mercurial Superfly 3. You had the fly wire, the carbon fiber, and these, like, the studs like went out when you turned in soft ground. This was one of the worst football boots I've ever worn. The Tajin upper was like so unbelievably stiff, but it still brings out a sense of nostalgia in me. And seeing these things in the light look really nice, and you can tell I actually didn't wear them that much. I keep going off topic today. Back to the Vapor series. This was a pretty similar boot, it really just didn't feature the fly wire, the carbon fiber, or that weird little stud. Now this pair again is the 6 stud variant with that, what was it? It was like a glass fiber outsole. I used to buy a ton of boots on eBay back when I was like 12, and I wanted a pair of these pretty bad. I recall they went for something like 60, 70 bucks. Now it's becoming a bit of a classic, and the last pair sold for 260 bucks. It's in the same colorway, but it's FG, so I can't compare it too much, but either way, $40 for that boot is an absolute steal. Number 3 is another certified classic from Winners. And one thing you'll come to see is a lot of the boots being found there are pretty similar, so I'm guessing they bought up a huge stock of a number of Nike boots. First of all, we have the Dream Speed 3 Superfly 7. We actually haven't seen those yet, but still a great looking pair of boots for $63. I mean, to be fair, someone has spotted them in the last like 3 deals of the weeks. Then the Flash Crimson Superfly, Neighborhood Pack Vapor 13, and Phantom GT, this time for 40 bucks Canadian, which is $31 US. Prices get a little lower. This one makes me kind of mad, but like in a good way. What we've got here is the Rosa Mercurial Vapor 7 Elite at Ross for $19.99. I've said it before, but the boot this is remaking is probably my favorite of all time. The Rosa Vapor 4, worn by the likes of Franck Ribéry and actually a lot of other Mercurial players. This pair was remade to be worn by Mbappe, and while it retailed at $275, it exploded on the resale market, with the last pair going for 360 bucks. And at number 1, this could be the best boot deal I've ever seen. It actually might be the best I've ever seen. What we've got here is the Nike GS360 Mercurial Superfly at Burlington for $19.99. These were dropped back in 2018 and were limited edition. So you guessed it, 2018 pairs. These are actually a remake of the original Nike Green Speed dropped back in 2012. How many pairs do you think those had? The boot was entirely made of recycled material, which was the first time anything had been done like that, and people snapped it up really quickly. The same was the case in 2018. They actually came with, I think, 2 colorways, and you could do a little bit of customization on Nike ID. Still, they sold out really quickly, and it's a very desirable shoe to this day. The pair this guy spotted is actually pretty small. I think it was a size 6 US, but he sold them on, actually I should check that. Yeah, a size 6 men's, and he sold them on for $400. 20 to 400. 20 times 20, I don't need to do the math, but you get the picture. That is one of the biggest profits I've ever seen on a singular boot deal. Yeah, like I told you guys, there's some absolute heat in this deals of the week. I do apologize for this hunt being a little shorter than usual. Not for a lack of trying. Again, 2 full days, something like 40 stores total, and all we came up with was some kits, the Nike Premier, and the Umbro Medusa 3. I guess with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. And at this rate, we'll probably have to be going up to Canada. Thank you guys so much for watching, and a big shout out to Karma for sponsoring today's deal hunt. To get started, click the link in the description.